Hey friends, hope everyone's having a great day. I've got Domino here to the side of me. He would have been on camera just a moment ago, but he's got his head down now. And Jersey. So I just finished filming my Scentsy Empties and decided to fix this blanket that was kind of all messed up behind me that Jersey likes to lay on because she had went down to the other end. And she got back on it before I got to do that. So I'm sure she'll get off at some point and it'll look all messy and ruffled behind me, but that's okay. It's real life, right? But anyway, Jersey's here today, as you can see, and I'm super happy to have her, of course. Anyway, what I have going on here today are my wax empties. I filmed my Scentsy Empties separately, but I do have vendor wax, I have a candle, and I have some retail wax here. So if you're interested in seeing what I got through in the past week as far as wax, stay tuned. Alright guys, so we will start off on the couple of miscellaneous items I have here. I just installed a wallflower and clementine sherbet. This is going in my private bath. Let me take my glasses off because otherwise I can't read the labels. I can't see anything up close despite the fact I have progressive lenses. Yeah. Iced clementine, citrus, sugared citrus, and sweet vanilla. My kind of jam for sure, but truth be told, I don't really smell it in my bathroom. It's been going for a few days and I'm not catching it. And I just put this in the bathroom this morning, Eucalyptus Rain. This is a scent that I enjoy. It's fresh and clean and not usually my scent vibe, but I actually like it. This is aromatic eucalyptus. I tend to avoid eucalyptus like the plague. I really need to do a no-no video because that is one of my no-no scents, but I actually like it in this. Spearmint leaves and fresh spring rain. All notes that I tend to avoid, but go figure. Eucalyptus rain. That one is doing okay. And then the last miscellaneous item I have fresh coconut colada in Bath & Body Works, and the wallflowers are Bath & Body Works as well. Bath & Body Works body cream. So this is coconut milk, vanilla rum, and pink hibiscus. If you like, it's definitely in the realm of like a pina colada type of scent. It's kind of like a coconut drink. I don't know if we'll see this again. It tends to pop up at SAS sometimes. I love this. I pick it up from time to time, but it's definitely one of those scents that'll go bad on you quickly, so you got to use it up. But fresh coconut colada. All right, that'll do it for my miscellaneous. Let's talk about my one lone candle. From Goose Creek, we have Marshmallow Sugar. This one is in their core packaging. I love this scent. I will tell you right now, I don't know what the scent notes are in this because it's not on the bottom. They did start doing that recently. I did not burn this though. I melted this down. I made it into wax molds and I've been melting it in my kitchen mostly. This is such a strong throwing marshmallow candle. Like, it's incredible to me because I feel like marshmallow candles, you know, they're vanilla heavy. They don't tend to be good throwers. It's delicious. It's going on. I'm finishing up in my kitchen today, the last pieces. I can smell all the way in here. It's super sweet. So you gotta like sweet. It almost has like a little bit of a pretty vibe to it. Almost like a perfumey vibe, but not really so. I think it's because it's so sweet and maybe there is a perfumey note. Let me pull my iPad and see what the notes are. It could very well be because it's so sweet that it's giving me that. But oh man, it's so good. Let's see. It is a candle that's still currently available, and I think they have it in the core packaging, which you may be lucky enough to find at Walmart. And I think they have it in another label as well. I saw it in. So it's fluffy marshmallows, batter, warm vanilla bean, vanilla sugar, and sweet cream. So no perfumey vibes, but I think it's just so sweet. Kind of tooth achingly sweet that it almost gives me that pretty vibe, if that makes any sense. But I love it. I love it. And it's like I said, it's drifting in here from my kitchen, and that doesn't usually happen. And that's a marshmallow scent. So if you ever have a chance to try Marshmallow Sugar from Goose Creek and you haven't yet, and it sounds like it's up your alley, highly recommend you give it a go. I don't know how the burn quality will be because Goose Creek candles tend to soot in me. They're kind of like Bath & Body Works. I probably get not quite to the halfway point on Goose Creeks, and they burn very hot and they go very sooty and it changes the scent. So I've been cutting them up more and more, and that worked out great because I got to enjoy that entire candle. It lasted a long time, and oh, so good. So good. Chef's kiss, you guys. So you guys, I don't know what's going on with this candle. I was so looking forward to it. It's an older pour. Let's get the date. Let's see, 2022. So I thought this was going to be good. Blueberry lavender cupcake. The scent notes are wild blueberries, lavender sprigs, with buttercream frosting, and vanilla cupcake. You guys know I don't love lavender. However, I tend to like blueberry when it's mixed with lavender. So I love blueberry, as you know, and throw lavender in there with blueberry, and I can usually take it, and I actually enjoy it. There's actually a Kringle candle called Blueberry Lavender. It was, I believe, a limited edition. I think I only had 2 of them, and they took it out of the lineup. Speaking of Kringle, I'm currently burning cake pops. This is such a delicious scent. I just lit it up. But it's light. I wish it was stronger because it's so delicious. But anyway, back to Blueberry Lavender Cupcake. You guys, it's burning fine. As you can see, it's decently clean. It's got a little scrubbiness going on, but not too bad. It's not really sooting. The wicks have been okay. I just trimmed them. So they're hard to get at a good length when you trim them. All I did was trim off the mushroom tops, nothing more, and yet they're still quite short. But no big deal with HomeWorx because they usually stay lit just fine. I don't often get puny wicks with HomeWorx. It does happen, but it doesn't happen often. But anyway, guys, I'm getting nothing from this. Like, literally, I smell it on cold. I can't smell it. I smell it on warm. I can't smell it. I have it lit, and my nose is right over the candle. I can't smell it. So, my daughter is on her way over, and her boyfriend loves lavender. So, I'm going to give it to her, and I'll be interested to see if she can smell it. I'm going to let her know ahead of time. Of course, I can't smell a thing, but sometimes she has better performance in her home because she has a smaller home. But like I said, I can't even smell it when my nose is right over top of the candle while it's lit. So we'll see. I'll report back and see what she says. Hopefully she burns it soon. But for me, this one's a dud, guys. I want to say I may have one more in my collection, but this will definitely not be a repurchase. I'm actually working on a second one of this. And this one is not doing as well as the first one. It is to the point where, yeah, she started to soot. And you can see the discoloration of the wax. So when it gets like this, it often changes scent. Let me give this a whiff. So it still has a pretty good melon scent. So I am going to put this second one in the crock. I probably won't save it when I'm finished to include it in a video, as I've already talked about it. But they're from the same batch. I picked them up at the same time, but this one didn't do as great as the other one. Okay, guys, so I put her in the crock, and she is melting right along. Not fully. As you can see, there's still some solid wax there, but very little. So I've got the crock back here in my corner of my kitchen. So yeah, just stuck that back in here. And she's emitting scent pretty good. So a great way to save your candle when they go awry. Okay, from Bath & Body Works, we have Spring, Plum, and Blackberries. Scent notes are Juicy Market Plum, Tart Mixed Berries, and Natural Vanilla Bean. I'm not sure what to say about this fragrance. It really wasn't anything special. It was nice. You got the sweetness of the plum. You got the sweetness of the berries. It was kind of a darker scent, but then yet not so dark. The fruitiness was more apparent in this scent than anything. I think that's just a Bath & Body Works trademark. I think I actually have another in my collection that I may just destash. Not because I didn't enjoy it, but just because I didn't think it was anything special. And I'm just trying to be more picky because I have so many candles and I just need to lower my collection some. So the throw on this, I would say, was about average. I would say about a 6.5. Didn't really get much more than that. Performance, I was pretty happy with. As you can see,
I don't normally get this far on the Bath & Body Works candles, so I'm not complaining. I think this was a 2022 pour. It is. So I'm not complaining. Yeah, very little dirtiness. The scent didn't change. I will say on my last burn, I had a case of puny wicks. The wicks are a bit short, but that's just how they came to be. So I really didn't get that last burn out of it, but that's okay. I got what I wanted out of this, more so than I usually do for a Bath & Body Works candle, so I can't complain. Bath & Body Works didn't bring this back, but who knows, maybe we'll see in the future. So guys, I have an update on my Kringle Essentials. Not really an update because things didn't change, but it is trash night, so I thought I'd go ahead and show you that I finished her up. Last burn was today. She got a little bit murky on my very last burn, which isn't shocking because, you know, I let this burn for hours and hours today just to finish it up. And yeah, it was perfect all the way. This is a 22-ounce candle, so they last for a while. But it's a favorite, and I have multiples in my collection, like I think I mentioned earlier, and we'll continue to purchase this scent because I just really love it. I love the label. I love the performance. Yeah, doesn't get better than this. Kringle Essentials.
All right, guys, so let's talk about the retail wax I got through this week. So we have Kringle candles. I think they're all Kringle. They are. Kringle candle over the rainbow. I'm actually working on this candle at this point, too. I have less than half of it left. This Kringle doesn't put their scent notes on their packaging, but this is like your salty sea air / watermelon scent, melon scent. It's definitely a salty melon vibe, and I love it. It's a great thrower in both the wax melts and the candle. This was one of the very few candles and wax melts that I ever was willing to put back in my collection because I am a finish it up, get it out of my collection kind of girl. I don't put half-used candles back in my collection. I do not put half-used wax melts in my collection. Well, usually. Sometimes I will because I do buy tubs and vendor wax, and sometimes I won't finish the tub. I'll put it back a little longer, but usually not very long. But that's unheard of for me, and at the end of the season last year, I wasn't still willing to finish out the candle because I was into my fall vibe, but I did put that candle back in my stash. So I'm actually finishing up from last year, and these wax melts were actually finished up for last year too. It's a great, like I said, great performer, great salty watermelon scent, and a repurchase for me. It is still currently available from Kringle. And if you pick it up in the 3-wick format, first of all, the jar is so beautiful. It's rainbow design, so beautiful. And they've been holding sales here and there, and I got the jars for like, I think I got a couple of them for like $8 and change, and then I got a couple for $10 and change. They've been holding great sales because they're doing away with their 3 wicks. So if you rather have the 2-wick format, they still have the tumblers, and you can catch those on sale every now and then. I'm also working on, you just saw me insert the video from the candle that I'm burning, and I added this to the candle. This is Country Candles Cake Pops. This is a division of Kringle. This is so good. But as I mentioned with the candle, it's like, it smells nice and strong in this clam. Because it had been sitting for a little bit. You can see it kind of yellowed a little. Because vanilla scents tend to do that. But, oh man, it's so good. It has a little bit, I think it's amber that's in it. So it has a little bit of a perfumey vibe. But not much. I mainly get good, yummy cake pop. Vanilla cake with like a crunchy icing kind of coating. So good. I just wish it was stronger. I just really wish it was stronger. If Kringle could reformulate this, and who knows, when this goes away with Country Candle, we may not see it again. But if they could reformulate this scent to make it stronger, oh man, they'd have a great vanilla on their hand. Kringle Candle Reindeer Beer. This is just basically a root beer scent. Yeah, definitely root beer. This is more of one of your more spicier kind of root beer scents. Not my favorite when it comes to root beer. I think it's a nice one. I think it's more like your Richie kind of root beer, if there's such a thing. So one of your nicer ones, but I just like my root beer, you know, like those cheap root beer sodas, you know, A&W, whatever. Sweet, fizzy root beer. And this was that, but it also has that spiciness going on. So it was good, and I do have the candles, and I'll enjoy them. I just, you know, I'm a cheap root beer girl. All right, that'll do it for my retail wax. Let's talk vendor wax. So from Zeep, I warmed through a clam of Vanilla Scream. Zeep is closed, so you can no longer get this. Creamy vanilla and false spices. I hope someone else does a scent like this. And if you know of a vendor that has a scent like this, let me know. But that's basically what this is. Hefty on the vanilla. Creamy vanilla with some spices. Autumnal spices. So good. It's a great performer for a vanilla scent. I am so sad I won't be able to get more. I do think I might have a couple of shapes in my collection in this scent. Then after that, it's done. From Dessa's, I warmed through a sample of chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Not typically what I go for in scents because I'm not a chestnuts fan, but this was a really nice smelling wax melt. But this was light. I did it in one warmer. Maybe I should have split it up. I did it in one hot plate in a average size bedroom, and it was light for me. So I don't know. I like the scent enough that I may try it. Maybe pick it up one of her tiles and try it again. But chestnuts roasting on an open fire. It was a nice, cozy, warm scent. From Sassy Wax Melts, I warmed through Banana Cabana Sun and Sand. There's her label there, and there's the title. This is poured January of 2025. This came from my friend Danielle, and I thought this smelled amazing on cold. I have never tried this vendor before, but it's like your banana beach scent. I love Sun and Sand, which is a Yankee Candle type, so I love these kind of scents. But I will say, in my warmer, this one was light, and I was absolutely shocked because it was so strong and cold. I thought it was going to boom. So maybe it was the area I had it in. Again, I did put it in one warmer, so maybe I should have split it up. It was just a sample, so it wouldn't stop me from trying to scent again from this vendor because it just smelled like dynamite on cold. But I'm probably not going to pick up anything from this vendor anytime soon because I have my favorites already, and I just don't need to introduce another vendor into my life right now. But I really did like it on cold. So I was kind of disappointed it didn't perform very well. But oh man, the scent itself was so good. Rocky Top Waxworks, I warmed through Honey and Orange Blossom. Also got this from Danielle, but I also have this in my collection. And this is another scent where on cold, I liked it better. Yeah, on cold, I really get that Orange Blossom. On warm, the honey comes out more. And just personal side preference, I don't always love honey heavy scents. I don't mind a little bit of honey if it sweetens out the blend a little. I don't mind that. But this one, it was just okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. So I don't think I would get it again, but I do plan to warm what I have in my collection. And I will put it in a different area. Because sometimes the scent experience, I know it sounds crazy, but it's different depending on where you put it. And it may totally give me a different vibe. That has happened to me multiple times. So I will put the clam in another space and see what I think. But that is Honey and Orange Blossom from Rocky Top Waxworks. From L3, I finished up a scoop sample of Ant Jam. I think it's supposed to be Ant Jam. Ant Jam jelly filled rolls. Whenever she has a sample like this, it's her scoop formula. You can see it's kind of soft wax in there. This one's just okay. I feel like this has raspberry in it. I'm not sure what the scent notes are, but I think it's raspberry. And I'm just, you know, I've said it a million times, raspberry jammed out. So I don't think I would pick that up anytime soon, but always appreciate samples. It did perform just fine. I could smell it just fine. I find that her scoop samples, I never have problems with. They always throw very well. But her other samples, I tend to struggle to smell them. And it's not a problem because I don't have a problem smelling her wax. Wax, great. So I still appreciate the samples because it at least lets me smell things on cold. And then if I think they smell good, I pick them up in larger sizes because like I said, her wax does great in my home. It's just, I don't tend to get great results from the samples for some reason. But the scoop samples, I do. Buttery ginger. And I don't know that if this is her like buttery gingerbread. I thought it smelled like it on cold. I think. I know I have her buttery gingerbread in my collection because I do love that oil from her. It's so good. But this one was light in my warmer. And again, I've done it in hot plates. Maybe I should try a tea light. But I tend to do these like in my bathroom because they're small. And I don't put a tea light in my bathroom because I'm afraid that I won't keep close enough eye on it because it's upstairs. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But like I said, I still appreciate the samples because it still gives me a chance to smell something on cold. And I can still put my nose over the dish and kind of get an idea if I wanted to buy it in a larger shape. All right, then we have Rainbow Melts. I did Toasty. This is also a scent I didn't think I was going to like. I got it in a mystery box, so I didn't choose it on my own. Chestnuts, brown sugar, those two notes I don't always like. Sugar Cookie Royale and Sweet Pumpkin Cake. This is poured in September 2024. This was delicious. Delicious. I mean, the creamy notes that the Sugar Cookie Royale and the Sweet Pumpkin Cake gave to this, oh man. It kind of was a little bit syrupy. Again, almost a little bit like praline. But definitely with that bakery vibe. And I love the heavy bakery notes in this. Oh, so good. I definitely would get it again. Toasty. So next up we have Glitterati. I did a snap bar of Shaggy. And I guess this was during my lavender, what I thought was my lavender phase, because it has lavender in it. Palo Santo, lavender, coconut, and marshmallow fluff. Yeah. I don't know why I got this. Poured February 2024. I feel like Janine's Palo is a bit more masculine than others I've tried. Yeah, it's not like cologne-y per se, but it definitely is more masculine to my nose, and I don't know that I love it. The lavender is not super strong in here, but I do get it. It's just not a repurchase for me, but just personal scent preference. I don't think I'm crazy about her Palo oil. Also from Glitterati and also from Danielle, I wore the County Fair, and I don't know what the scent notes are in this. This is from 2021, and this threw just fine. So good. Yeah, this is good. This one, it was creamy. It was kind of like a funnel cake scent. It was bakery. It was so good. I would definitely pick that up again. So, County Fair. Did I say Country Fair the first time? Or County Fair? County Fair. Lavender and Speckles. I warmed through Strawberry Pineapple Whip. And this has scent notes of sweet strawberries blended with tart lemons, fresh pineapple, and vanilla ice cream. This one, I have so many favorites from Lavender and Speckles, but this one was not one of them. See, in the bag, I kind of get what this says. But on warm, I didn't feel like it smelled like this. I do get the strawberries, so I definitely get that sweet strawberry oil. And it smells like the fresh picked strawberries oil. I can't say for sure that's what it is, but that's what it smells like to my nose. I get a little bit of the lemon. Yeah, I get most of that strawberry. I'm not even sure I'm getting a little bit of lemon. I think my nose is playing with me. I get most of the strawberry. I really didn't pick up pineapple at all, and I so wanted to smell that pineapple. So this one is not a repurchase for me, but like I said, I love so many of Lavender and Speckles scents. This is just not one of them. And then I did Cotton Candy and Watermelon. Cotton candy blended with watermelon, pink sugar, and a touch of salty sea air. And I think there's a typo on this because it also says spooky firewood. There's no spooky firewood in here. No, it's just a really nice cotton candy slash like a watermelon candy scent. It's definitely a candy scent. I enjoyed this one. This is cotton candy and watermelon. Don't know that I need another one anytime soon, but only because I have so much wax. But this would be one I would get from time to time. Scoopable Wax Melts, Macaron Wax Melts. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to saying that. Jackie's Obsession. This was in a snap bar. And this is apple, spiced with clove and cinnamon. This is basically her dupe for Scentsi's, what's it called? Jack's Obsession? It's a pretty good dupe. It's a pretty strong performer. It's a good one. I would say it probably performs better than the Scentsy bar. So that is one that I've picked up from time to time. And I actually like it blended with her 3 cakes as well. Sugar Bunny Treats. This wasn't a souffle, and it's the first time I've seen Kathy pour souffles. A fluffy blend of bunny cake, sugary marshmallow peeps, and a swirl of pink sugar. That's pretty much what it was. And I don't remember what her bunny cake is, but possibly carrot cake. Yeah, I mainly get like a vanilla vibe from this. I have glitter on me. I've been working on melting teddy bees to see if there was any more stuff I wanted from her RTS, her pre-order, and it's not been a good melting week because I have glitter everywhere. There's some of those scents I worked on Yeah, it just doesn't come off. It just sticks. And that's what drives me insane about it. If it wasn't so magnetic, I probably wouldn't mind it. That's what drives me nuts. It sticks to everything. Back to the scent. It's just more vanilla heavy. I think you're mainly getting that marshmallow peeps. I don't get a ton of pink sugar. This one was kind of light, but honestly, I wasn't shocked because the kind of scent notes kind of made me think it would be light. And I didn't cure it an awfully long time too, so that's probably my fault. Seeing that it was vanilla heavy, I probably should have cured it longer, but it was a nice scent. And then Bougie Beach Boardwalk. This was in an egg shape, and it was so cute. Baccarat Rouge 540, Beach Nights, and Boardwalk Funnel Cake type. This one was okay. Definitely get the Baccarat Rouge 540. So you've got to like BR 540. Because you get it. I get the other notes, but I definitely get that the strongest. It was good. I'm not always a big perfumey fan. So I'm sorry if I don't sound super excited, but I did think it was pretty. And I enjoyed it. Bougie Beach Boardwalk. All right, the Pharmacist daughter, I did Teresa. This was in her snap bars. I wish they would do those snap bars again. Saltwater Taffy, Cotton Candy, Satsuma, and Blueberry Muffins. This one was okay, but it was not super strong. Yeah, what am I picking up the most here? It's that Saltwater Taffy, I think. Nope, it's Satsuma. I get the Saltwater Taffy. I get that Satsuma. I don't detect a lot of blueberry muffin in this. So if you're a blueberry muffin fan, I don't think you're going to get a lot of that in this. But it was candy-ish, fruity, and it was just kind of a light performer. So not a repurchase for me, but it was good. Root beer float. This one was a boomer. This is root beer, vanilla ice cream, and pie crust. I remember at the time, I think I asked him, or Ansley, probably Ansley, how that pie crust blended into this, because I just really wanted the soda float vibe. I wanted root beer and vanilla ice cream. And I think she just said that it was like, it just gave a little bit of depth, kind of a supporting role. You didn't really pick up the pie crust. I picked up the pie crust. I really did. Like I said, it was a booming scent. It was super strong. I did it in my open space, so open space worthy. I always do a whole souffle in my open space because my space is so open. I have a very large open-ended staircase in front of me that is very open. And then I have another staircase in my kitchen. My space goes into my dining room, into my kitchen. It's all open. There's a partial wall separating my kitchen from my dining room, but just partial. It's not even half. It's not even halfway. Maybe a third of the way. And then I'm dealing with the stair issues because a lot of scents just go right over my stairs and they get lost. This was a boomer. It was a boomer. But you definitely get the pie crust. I enjoyed it. But I would have preferred that it just be root beer and ice cream. But if you think that that sounds up your alley, I think you would be pretty happy with its performance. It was really strong. And it was good. It was a good scent. And I could see me picking it up again. But not one that I would say is a favorite, if that makes sense. But root beer float. All right, Teddy Bees. I just got done saying I was working on Teddy Bees. Some. Little Pumpkin Beach Party. This is being finished up in my open space right now. This is Beach Nights, Pumpkin Cupcakes, and Marshmallow Fluff. This is Nice and Cured, June 2023. So 2 years old. Everybody knows Teddy Bees has really great shelf life. In the container, I get exactly that. I get a nice pumpkin bakery, and I get Beach Nights. The marshmallow is just lending the creaminess to that pumpkin bakery. In my space, it's light. I know that I saw some people talking about how strong this was in the Facebook group. Not in my space. So I did not pick up more. It's a nice scent. I mostly get Beach Nights from it when it's warming. A little bit of that pumpkin cupcake, but mostly Beach Nights. And I just feel like Second Espresso's version, she has like a pumpkin beach party too. I like it better. So I did not pick up more of this. So little pumpkin beach party. But if you love this scent, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you get strong performance from it. Laid on the Beach and Strawberry Boom Boom. This is a blend of Beach Treats, Marshmallow Clouds. Both of those are Bath & Body Works types. And her Beach Treats is her Beach Nights. Layered with Strawberry Pound Cake, also Bath & Body Works. And Creme de Boom Boom, which is Boom Boom Cream type, which is Sol de Janeiro. This one is a really pretty blend. It did well. I did it in my bedroom and I could smell it out in the hallway. So this one did really well. My bedroom, large with vaulted ceilings. I was impressed with its performance. I actually have another tub in my stash because when I got this at the time, this was poured March of 2024. I really liked how it smelled on cold, so I picked up more. I feel like a lot of vendors make this, so I did not pick up more, but it was great. It performed great. It smelled great. Tiffany did her thing with this. I just feel like it's a scent that you can get elsewhere, so I didn't pick up more. I'm kind of trying to keep my Teddy Bees to scents that maybe I can't pick up at other places, but sometimes I get pulled in by bakery. But this one I just decided not to get more. But she's going to open back up for an hour, so I hope I keep strong because it does smell good. Laid on the beach and strawberry boom boom. Pink Woods and Cashmere Cookies. This was a souffle I did in my open space, whole souffle. Pink sugar, sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, vanilla birch, cashmere cream, and smoked woods. So a lot of that is for cashmere cookies, and then some of that is the pink sugar and the woods note. It's Pink Woods. This one here did great. Very strong, good performer in my open space. I was impressed. The scent was pretty. I do like her cashmere cookies, and a lot of people do. The scent was pretty. It was just one that I didn't feel like I needed again. It was definitely your body care bakery scent, and I feel like Tiffany does a lot of body care scents, and I just didn't feel like I needed another one. But I enjoyed it, and I do have another in my collection, and there's another reason I didn't pick up, because I have another souffle, and I felt like that was good enough. So I will enjoy it again, but it was a really good performer. So if that sounds up your alley, it did well for me. And then I did blushed. This one is highly raved about. Vanilla birch blended with peach flesh, strawberries, warm woods, and marshmallows. This was March 2024. I did this in my bedroom. I did have to use a whole souffle, which I've complained. I don't really like to use a whole souffle in my bedroom. I feel like a half a souffle should do it because from other vendors, it does. Usually. Yeah, this one is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous scent. I really like what the peach flesh brings to the table. It's definitely a perfumey peach. You get a little bit of the vanilla birch, but it's very well blended in here. She says this is not really a fruity blend. I definitely get some fruitiness from it. It does have peach flesh and it does have strawberries. Definitely body care. She did mention it. It's more body care than anything. It's beautiful. I would totally wear this in a perfume, but it was on the lighter side. I did have to use the whole souffle, like I said, so will not be repurchasing. But I know a lot of people love it, so you may be one of those. So let me know in the comments below. All that said, I did order some favorites from Tiffany's pre-order, so still got a sizable pre-order that I tried to narrow down the best I could. I could have went worse. I could have went heavier. And I didn't, but I also am not too proud of what I did buy because it was still quite a bit. You know, you get pulled in by the hype for sure. But there were some favorites in there that I really do enjoy. And I stocked up on those a little because I wanted more. Southbound, Kennel Co. We did Pink Seaside Cotton. It's in our clam. This is Pink Sugar, Fresh Ozone, Clean Cotton, Sheer Musk, and Amber. I love this. This was so pretty. Kind of laundry-esque. Definitely for sure. I love what the pink sugar brought to this. It was kind of, I want to say body care, but not really overly so. It was more fresh, clean, laundry-esque, but again, not overly so. And the pink sugar brought a sweetness to it. I think maybe the body care was more of that femininity that the pink sugar was bringing to it, but it was so beautiful and it performed so well. And I can't get this open. It performed so well in my kitchen, which is not always a thing. And it went on and on and on. Definitely a repurchase. Pink Seaside Cotton. Perfect spring scent. Puppy Love. This was in her wax cake. It was so cute. Had a big old set of lips on it. Cherry marshmallows and strawberry cake pops. This one was not a favorite. I don't know what I was not loving in this. I don't want to say it's the cherry marshmallows because I feel like I've had that in her other blends and I like that. But maybe I haven't warmed them. I think it's the strawberry cake pops. And it's not like, I would think the strawberry cake pops is more like a strawberry pound cake, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting more of like that fresh strawberry oil. So This one was not my favorite. I couldn't tell you. It's just 2 scent notes. I can't tell you what it is. It's not jiving with my nose. And I didn't hate it. Again, I didn't hate it. I left it in. I didn't take it out early. I let it go and enjoyed it while I was going, but just not a repurchase for me. Puppy love. It was a decent performer though. Unicorn berries. Didn't expect a whole lot of this because these kind of scents usually are just kind of candyish and tend to be light. Blackberry, blueberry, extra strawberries, and cotton candy marshmallow. So similar scent notes kind of to that. No bakery vibe though. This was fruity candy. Definitely smelled like fruity cotton candy. You definitely get all those berry notes. Super sweet. I enjoyed it. I don't feel like I need it again anytime soon because I don't need any more summer scents, but I would pick it up for like a future summer for sure. Unicorn berries. Super Tarts. We did Berry Fresh. This was in a brick. This is Ocean Breeze, Vanilla Bean Noel, Red Delicious Apple, and Sweet Blackberries. I mostly got apple in this. The apple note was very strong. And then I think I'm getting that Ocean Breeze note. Don't pick up a lot of that vanilla. And I do get the berry on cold. But on warm, I got a lot of apple and maybe a little bit of that breeze note. It just wasn't a favorite for me, so I don't think I would pick that up again. Berry Fresh. It performed okay. Great White, which is one of her Jaws blends. So this is Sea Salt, Ozone, Seagrass, Plum Pear, which is Jaws, and then White Tea. This was not one of my favorite Jaws blends. Not that it was bad, because you mainly get the Jaws from it and a little bit of the White Tea. And I love Jaws. It's just that when it comes to blends, I feel like there's other ones that I love more than the White Tea blends. So I wouldn't mind to see it with black tea. White tea is more like your kind of spa vibe. It was okay and it performed okay, but I mainly got Jaws from it and I love Jaws, so I just don't need the white tea blend. All right, Rose Girls. I've been working on my Rose Girls, as you guys know, so I've got a number here. Let's see if I can go through them quickly. Tan, Almost Everywhere. Jan, Almost Everywhere. This was was this the mini melters? I can't remember if this was Chunk Muffin or mini melters, because she went through a phase where she did like smaller bags of mini melters. I think it was mini melters because the bag is pretty smudgy. Coconut milk, frozen pina coladas, and banana slices. This is a delicious scent. But it was a little on the light side, and it's a year old, so maybe it's that. But I tend to think that her fruit scents tend to do better after a year. But what I got from it was delicious. I love pina colada, I love banana, I love coconut. Those are scent notes that I love. I would definitely get this again. I would just warm it sooner. Tan, Almost Everywhere. Jan, Almost Everywhere. And maybe in a smaller space. I did do it in my kitchen, so that could have been part of the problem, but so good. Fall Beach Bonfire. I did this in my bedroom. Toasted Pumpkin Spice, Campfire Marshmallows, Marshmallow Fireside, and Vanilla Lace, which is Victoria's Secret. This is from March 2024. This was good. I thought this smelled better on cold than what I thought it smelled like on warm. I got quite a bit of the spices, that Toasted Pumpkin Spice on warm. And it was also a lighter scent. So it was over a year old, but I could smell it. I could smell it in my bedroom. I just got more of that pumpkin spice than I think I wanted. Didn't really pick out the vanilla lace, so I would not say this was perfumey to me. Campfire Marshmallows and Marshmallow Fireside, definitely for sure, but that pumpkin spice was the strongest note. And it could have been because, of its age. Sometimes certain oils just keep better than others, and that pumpkin spice could have just melted more. And so, I don't know if it would be a repurchase or not. Chasing Sunsets. I think I've done this in another Empties video. Beach Bays, which is Strawberry Pina Colada, Cotton Candy, and Beach Nights. And Tangerine Birthday Cake, which is Tangerine Gelato and Birthday Cake. I really do like this scent. But it was light. And again, it could be its age. It's a year old, June 2024. I think I would get it again and again, warm it sooner. But I've learned I really just need to do my Rose Girl scents within a year, probably within 6 months, because I feel like that's when they're at their optimal performance. Like, they just do so well. And I have so much Rose Girls in my collection that I have no business buying any more of that right now. I'm a sucker for you. This was a sample that Jenny included in an order. It was 2 Easter eggs, sizable Easter eggs. Grape Skittles, bubblegum, raspberries, and strawberry lollipops. This would be a scent that I wouldn't pick up because I'm not a big grape person. But I love this. This was so good. It was fun. It was juicy. It was fruity. I would definitely get it again. But again, not anytime soon because I have enough Rose Girls right now. But that was good. Sunscreen in my calls. This was a chunk muffin. Sun and Sand, which is Yankee Candle type and one of my favorites, which comprises of orange citrus, lavender, ylang ylang, and powdered musk. And then it's mixed with hemp lotion, which is floral, banana, and fruit. Oh, this scent is so good. So good. But again, not very strong. It's definitely in the background kind of sunscreen scent. So if you like in the background kind of sunscreen scents, I think you'll like this. I'm always surprised that her Sun and Sand is not like a boomer. But maybe that oil just isn't because the candle is so strong. But I would definitely get it again. And I do think I have some mini melters in my collection. This was from May of last year. Blackberry Cream Puff Zucchini Bread. This was from July of last year. Fruity blackberry, vanilla custard, flaky pastry, and baked zucchini bread. This did this thing. I put this in the kitchen, my little scent sucker area. It performed like a champ. And it was good. Like, I thought her blackberry leaned floral, so I wonder if she has more than one blackberry oil, because I did not get floral on this. This was pure bakery. The blackberry was fruity, sweet deliciousness. Juicy, and then that zucchini bread was spot on. The creaminess that the vanilla custard and the flaky pastry brought to this was good. And I didn't expect to love this as much as I did, but blackberry cream puff zucchini bread, I would definitely get that again, and it held up well, so I was impressed. Barbie Beach Bash, last Rose Girl scent. This was in her larger mini melts bag. Rio Radiance, which is a Sol de Janeiro type, and one of my favorites. Latte de Coco, Tuberose, Warm Sands, Creamy Vanilla, Amber Musk, and Coconut Shavings. This was from April of last year. This was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know how else to describe it. It was beachy. It was warm, toasty, tropical. It was delicious, gorgeous, and delicious in like a gorgeous way. Not delicious like in bakery or anything like that. But again, one of a lighter scent throws, but I could smell it. I think I would get this again, though, because I really love this. It was beautiful. Barbie Beach Bash. And just warm it sooner. All right. Britta's. Is that my last? Nope. All right. I had one Sassy Girl that I should have done in the beginning. Sassy Girl Aroma, 5 Little Pumpkins. Try to keep my one and done. Well, not one and done's, but my one-offs where I only have one scent for that vendor in the beginning, but I missed this one. Probably because of the large bag. So 5 Little Pumpkins is pumpkins, pecans, waffle. Yeah, there's literally commas between each one. It's probably just pumpkin pecan waffles because that's what it smelled like to me. Vanilla bean, Noel, and sugar cookies. Plain and simple, but so delicious. That pumpkin pecan waffles is so good. Oh, it's so fluffy and yummy in here. Yeah, and the sugar cookies and the vanilla bean Noel just bring it even more fluffiness, if that makes any sense. Like the bakery note is just spot on, so good. This was in her pre-order that she just held, so let me know if you picked it up. Spoiler alert, I did pick up another 5 Little Pumpkins. It was really good. I picked this up in a D-stash last January. Sassy Girl Aroma performs like a champ. All right, Britta's my last vendor. Let's see if I can quickly go through these because my daughter's on her way and sure to show up any moment. And I'm hoping she doesn't steal Jersey because Jersey was supposed to stay with me until tomorrow morning until I go to work. And then she's going to take her because she stops and lets the dogs out on her lunch break. And so she'll take her home with her then. But sometimes she takes her early, so we'll see. Mad Hatter. You guys, if you guys have seen my Empties videos before, you know I love this scent. This is tea and cakes, Danish butter cookies, and sweet and creamy. It's so good. Heavy on the tea and cakes. And Britta's tea and cakes oil is one of my favorites. Probably my favorite. It's a banger of a performer and it is gorgeous. If you love tea and cakes, creamy tea and cakes, I highly recommend it. It is so good. Ohio State Reformatory. This is cinnamon glazed baklava, hot apple pie, funnel cake, and vanilla ice cream. This is another one that I really enjoy from time to time. I love her cinnamon glazed baklava oil. So good. June of 2024, did it in my open space, and it did just fine. It was nice and strong. Born This Way. I'm also working on getting through my Britta's because a lot of it's coming up on over a year old. This was July 2024. Peanut butter cookies, pretzel, and sweet and creamy. Her scents don't tend to be too like elaborate or anything like that, but I like it. This one is really good too. It's delicious. Just drool worthy. Honestly, it's so good. It's a good performer. Did its thing. Almost a year old, and love it. Definitely a repurchase for me. That was from her Pride collection. Deadly Punch. This is Hawaiian Pineapple, Honeydew, Watermelon, Strawberry, Vanilla Bean, Marshmallow, Juicy Pear, and Sweet and Creamy. This is just like a creamy fruit punch. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I'm going to miss her pineapple oil. I do pick up that pineapple. But you get fruitiness. This is sheer fruitiness with that sweet and creamy that kind of just gives it like this fruity. It's almost like you have a fruit juice and you mixed in a little bit like milk in it. It's really good, and in a good way. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but like a coconut milk maybe, but it's not coconutty. Deadly Punch, so good. It's an enjoyable one. It's a great summer scent. Mornings at Crystal Lake. All of these I did in my open space because Britta's is always open space worthy, almost always. Coffee Addiction, Barnwood, and Fire Roasted Marshmallow. Her Coffee Addiction oil is perfection, and so is her Barnwood. This blend is a favorite. Such a good coffee scent with that warm, cozy, woodsy vibe. Oh my gosh. And then the sweet creaminess of that Fire Roasted Marshmallow. It is a favorite of many, not just me. Mornings at Crystal Lake. It's a great performer. And the Werewolf of Defiance. This is Pumpkin Spice Latte, Pumpkin Hollow, and Pumpkin Buttercream. This is from June of last year, so a year old. This was good. I really do like our pumpkin latte oil, and I get PSL from this more than I get anything else. But I think the Pumpkin Hollow, which I think might be like a woodsy pumpkin vibe, and then a pumpkin buttercream are just kind of like supporting notes in this. You really get that pumpkin spice latte coffee vibe. It's really good, and one that I would definitely get again. All right, let's talk favorites. I tried to be more picky about what I pulled in my favorites this time, but let's see what we got. Just to let you know that this candle was so good. I mean, I don't normally pick a favorite candle, but Marshmallow Sugar, it's just so good. So I have to mention that. It's just fantastic. And the candles I'm working on, I also really love. I just wish the cake pops was stronger. Let's see. I didn't do retail wax, so I want to pull a favorite. I mean, the retail wax, I definitely love Over the Rainbow. That's no secret. And I love cake pops. I just wish it was stronger. All right, let's talk favorites in the vendor wax world. Pink Seaside Cotton from Southbound. Oh, yes. I will definitely pick that up again. So good. From Britta's, Mornings at Crystal Lake, if you couldn't tell. And Mad Hatter, it's always in my favorites. Probably always will be. Rainbow Melts Toasty. Shocking, but yet it is. And this one is a shocker too, but yeah. Blackberry Cream Puff Zucchini Bread from Rose Girls. Out of all the scents, as much as I loved all those other scents, I'm kind of shocked that this one was my favorite. But I think the performance level on that just really impressed me. So I think that had a lot to do with it. And in Sassy Girl Aroma, 5 Little Pumpkins, which is why I bought more of it. All right, guys, it was a great melting week. Definitely had some favorites, and not such a great melting weekend because I'm covered in glitter. I have it on my carpets. I've got a vacuum later on today. It is kind of everywhere. Yeah. Anyway, I was really shocked I didn't find more things that I really, really wanted to purchase from what I tried from Teddy Bees, but I don't know. They were good. They were good, but just, I guess it's a good thing. It's a good thing I'm not buying more. I did go heavier than I wanted to, but I did pick up some favorites. I love Simply Christmas. I love Pumpkin Season. Pumpkin Season was a great performer in my home. I loved All Hallows Eve. I picked that up. I had to pick up that I Heart Vanilla banana milkshake that I think Ember came up with. I had to pick that up because that just sounded like, and I'm sure it's going to be a perfumey banana, but I picked it up anyway. I don't remember what else I picked up, but I had to try that. And I was hoping that I Heart Vanilla blueberry scent would have made it, but it didn't because I would have picked that up too. But anyway, I picked up more than I should have, but it's the way it goes. So yeah, that'll do it, guys. I'm going to cut this right here because my daughter, like I said, is on her way. Jersey is down the end here, sleeping, snoring. I'm sure you're picking that up. Domino has his butt pressed up against me and his head down the other end, sleeping quietly. He's so cute. He's such an angel. I love him so much. She is coming over and we are going to work on finishing cleaning my plantation blinds in the kitchen. We haven't even started on the upstairs ones or the downstairs ones, but we started working on the living room. It's not fun. It's not fun, let me tell you. I mean, dust, no, okay, not a big deal, but actually, like, deep cleaning them, not fun. I love them, but not fun. Comment below what you've been getting through, what your favorites have been this week. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you next video, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it, and bye-bye.